Amy's going to show us endless variations on standing cable crossovers, okay? Now the first thing in the standing exercises, just like any of the others, when you're trying to get a forward movement, you want to figure out where your shoulder height just about meets, the setting of the adjustable arm, so that the pulley is, well, just about that same height, because as you press straight forward, you want that cable to be right in line with your arm. Now she's going to figure out a stance for her that helps her stabilize. She chose a front to back kind of foot position. So you can try to play with that and see what helps you keep from moving around much. She's stabilizing the trunk big time. And there's that crossover, which is really just kind of a cable version of a fly, right? So she's stabilizing at the elbow, controlling everything that's going on here. So we're position number 3, I think, for her, for a shoulder height, for a forward one. Now hold still for a second there, Amy. Now I'm going to come up to number 2 on each side, which, as you'll recall, if you go higher with the pulley, you're going to go down with the motion. So it's going to be a very slight decline type thing for her if she stays upright. Now she's going to show you something here. By staying upright, it's a decline. If she leans her whole body forward, lean forward just a little bit into it. Now she's back to that forward cable crossover again because she moved her body forward as we moved the arm up. So watch those things and make sure you're getting out of it what you really want. There's nothing wrong with bending forward like that at the hips, not slouching in the spine. But just make sure you're getting the exercise you want. We could go a notch higher. I'll show you. That's position number 1. There's still one higher than that. She's going to do a little bit lower decline, so she's coming down almost even with her waist by the time she finishes in terms of height. You can see that right there. It's a great, great decline crossover. Now, hold still for a second there, Amy, while I do this thing. Again, this is not ideal to make the adjustments on the fly here while we're moving, but for the sake of showing you guys everything we want you to see, this is position number 4. And she's going to, because it's lower than her shoulder, she's going to be moving up at an angle. Very slightly up. See that little reach she's creating right there? And then hold still for 1 second. This is position number 5, the last one I'm going to show you. But it's going to be a more dramatic incline, really reaching up there. You're going to feel a little weaker because that pec's not doing quite as much, just a little bit of upper pec and a whole bunch of anterior delt. Can you feel that you got weaker on that one? Of course, she's done 85 reps, so she's going to get tired also. But when you're down doing the declines with more of that pec involved, you're going to feel a little stronger, so you might need to adjust your resistance accordingly. You got all the variations from doing the internal rotations by adjusting your grip to doing alternating, simultaneously alternating, bilateral, unilateral, all these wonderful things you can do to create just dozens and dozens of variations on standing cable crossovers.